Many happy returns of the day, Sunny Ji. Well, I'm not going to get into the age part because age is just a number. And to me, so far as you are concerned, it's irrelevant because the exuberance that you still exude, it's really contagious. Well, Sunny Ji, I have grown up watching you bat. I have grown up watching you, taking on the mightiest of challenges, especially from the West Indian bowlers. Well, when people sort of say that Saurav Ganguly was the one who showed the way. MS Dhoni was the one who built on it. Virat Kohli further sort of held on to the momentum when it comes to winning abroad. I must say that it has to be Sunil Gavaskar who paved the way for success abroad. Well, it's true that we didn't have too many positive results coming our way during your stint, but the temperament that you showed, you actually made us believe that we can also stand up to world class bowling, especially pace bowling. In fact, during your days, anything above 120, 125, that was really scary. But you've been an exception. Despite your short physique, short height, I must say, you never sort of cowed down under pressure. Never ever. You always stood up. You always stood up for the country, and you took guard. Opening the innings, I think, is the most difficult task. But you are the one who redefine opening batting. People take pot shots at you regarding your defensive approach, but I must say that that was a need of the hour because you jolly well knew that once you had dismissed, the rest of the house would just fall like a pack of cards. So you had the daunting task of taking on the challenges coming India's way. As a captain, you are again written off as somebody who was defensive, but you're never defensive because to you the first and foremost approach was, let's ensure that we don't lose. If we don't lose, we'll be in a position to build on it and take it forward and target a victory, and that is what you've done over the years. Well, I think your defensive approach was due to the circumstances. You didn't want to take too many risks, mainly because of the fact that, as I said, you knew that after you, things would just fall apart. Of course, we had legends like Vishwanath, Amarnath, Sarkar, Kapil Dev, but ultimately, you had to set the ball rolling. So, you didn't want to take any chance. But the very fact that you could actually change gear was validated by your century in the 1987 Reliance Cup against New Zealand at Nagpur. You were down with fever, but despite that, you were rearing to go. You had missed out on a century in the 50 over version. You were criticized, you were lambasted, but you never bothered. You just went ahead and scored a century, and the way you upped the ante, that was amazing, and that was a learning process. I still watched the video of that particular knock, and you were just in a different league altogether. So it just went on to prove that Sunil Gavaskar could do anything. Your best test knock, obviously, the people would talk about the 221 you scored at the Oval, and there have been plenty others. But I must say the 96 that you scored against Pakistan on a turning track in Bangalore, it would definitely go down as the best ever because you actually taught us how to play world-class spin bowling, and not only spin bowling, you were inundated with sledging. There were Pakistani fielders surrounding you. Obviously, words were being pelted at you, but you never gave up. You had, a target in mind, and you wanted to sort of strive towards achieving that. Of course, we lost out at the end of the day, but your knock, which turned out to be your last in test matches, would definitely go down the annals of history as the best. Sunny Ji, you have been a legend. You'll always be a legend, mainly because of the fact that you call a spade a spade. Your critics love to take acerbic jabs at you, saying that you're very diplomatic, you've indulged in politics, but you love Indian cricket more than anybody else, I must say. You call a spade, you don't mince words, and when it comes to expressing your views on Indian cricket, your opinion is definitely of foremost importance to all of us. We've learned not only watching you handling challenges, we've also learned a lot watching you at the commentary box analyzing games. So any budding commentator would definitely look up to you and try to take a leaf out of your chapter. Sunnyji, happy birthday. Well, again, I would reiterate, I don't want to get into the age part. You're only getting younger. The zeal that you show, it's definitely worth praising, and I'm sure you have many more milestones coming your way. Happy birthday once again. Thank you so much for all the entertainment through these years, and many more are awaiting us. Thank you so much once again, Sunny Ji, and all the best.